Let's go. Time to grind, get inside your mind. Yeah, we working overtime. That's the only way to climb. We gon' make it in our prime. Signing on the dotted line, cashing checks left and right. That's the way I'm living life. I feel alive when I got a goal in sight. Chip away, I gotta fight. Ain't nobody.
It's done. We'll talk our shit. All right, man. Welcome to My Hot Mindset. Larry Stroh got to get his shades on, get his shit right. We will prelude to this shit. This motherfucking, we got Thor over here bullshitting. Thor ain't shit. Stroh got to get his glasses on because he can't ever see shit. Thor the whore. Thor the whore. Thor the whore. All right, welcome to My Hot Mindset.
I can't see me on here.
Oh man, you ain't gonna see yourself. Yeah, hold on. I'm your host, Eli, with my man Larry Stroh. Catch us on all the socials, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. There we go right there. Bam. All that good stuff, man. All right, man. So let's see what's going on, man. So how's everything going this weekend? Everything going good? Everything good? Let's see what's going on.
Start that over. That was so bad.
No, man, I can cut it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Cut all this shit out.
Cut all that shit out.
Cut all that shit out. But welcome to My High Mindset again. I'm your host, Eli, my man Larry Stroh.
Back in the studio.
Back in the studio once again. You catch us every Friday, but it is now Saturday, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes we got shit to go. We got shit going on. You know what I mean? All right, man. So let's get into it. Let's jump into that Mile High buzz, man. Broncos played this past Thursday. What do you feel, man? They say Bo lost a step. What you think?
You want me to just go right in?
Let's get into it. That's what's buzzing, though.
So,
What's buzzing?
So what's buzzing for me is, you know what, bro? I try to be patient. I don't want to have to do this, but this is something to it.
Do it.
That shit that we're just playing on offense is piss poor, sad, and it's inexcusable. And really, we're 8-2, and that's a good thing that we're 8-2, but we really didn't play nobody, if I'm being honest. We played the Colts when they were just before everybody started finding out about them, and we should have beat them, but we didn't. But outside of Philly, bro, we ain't beat nobody. We ain't beat a soul. And the games that we're supposed to dominate, we haven't dominated at all.
Except for the
Cowboys. But that game,
okay,
we're going against the motherfucking JV defense.
All right, let's check this out. All right, let's look at this way, man.
Let's just look at the schedule. Go ahead.
No, look at the schedule. But
they last games though. We ain't beat nobody, bro.
They said Dallas was about that life.
Oh,
niggas was
people always the degenerate fans who don't know.
No, we're not talking about Dallas. No, I'm just paying down. I'm paying devil's advocate. I've seen a lot of Dallas fans, a lot of Dallas shit.
Dallas fans are stupid. We know that.
But I'm talking about a lot of people are saying that their offense was this type of offense. I ain't gonna lie, we broke their offense.
Yeah, well, we know we got on our defense. We know we got a top 1 or 2.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this. We got Philly. And then they were talking that shit with the Giants. Jackson Dart got a spark and blah blah blah. Granted, you know what I mean. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not making excuses for the Denver's offensive bullshit. I'm just saying what people say. Granted, is our schedule hard now that we look at it? No. Coming into it, everyone thought the schedule was going to be harder than it was.
But if you think about, all I'm saying is this. Even the game that we won, the only game that we looked fluid and well offensively for 4 quarters, 2 games, Cincinnati
and
Dallas. That's it.
Both offensive.
The Giant game we won.
Yeah.
But should have been a fucking 33-point comeback, dude. I mean, I'm happy. Like, I'll take it, but that game, we going to take each other after that. It shouldn't have came down to that at all. It shouldn't have came down to that, bro. I'm tired. You know what this is reminding me of, and I hate to say it.
Oh, don't say it.
I'm saying
Don't say it.
Bro,
No, if you
the
think.
Tim Tebow.
Oh shit!
We had to sit through as fans.
Sit through that bullshit. Yeah, and that bullshit.
And then the last 4 minutes,
that bullshit happened.
Play miracle time.
Yeah, dog.
And then pray to God. Only thing Bo don't do that Tim do, pray to God.
Pray to God.
That's the only thing
that we know of.
But yeah,
that we know of.
All serious, man. I just feel like, and then one more thing too. I just feel like too with like me, you've been talking about the Broncos offense, and I'm gonna call Sean Payton out on this and the Broncos whole offense. Stop these fucking gimmicks, bro. And if you don't understand football, I'm gonna break it down for you. The Broncos have a gimmicky offense. What they do, we throw all these fucking passes behind the line of scrimmage, on the screen. They don't go for shit. And then we try to get the ball down the field. We take the most deep shots in the NFL. Bo has the most attempts for more than 20-yard passes. So there's no in between. There's no 10 to 15 yards, no 7 to 12 offense. Let's just run a normal fucking offense, bro. I don't understand this gimmicky shit. All these little gimmick and gadget plays, like, bro, the double pass on 3rd and 1.
That was crazy.
Like, what are you saying about Dobbins? About Bo?
That was
like,
crazy.
What is that?
Okay, so I totally understand. Nah, I got you, dog. I'm gonna tell you some shit, dog. Okay. I can tell you what's wrong with Bo. I'm gonna be 100%. And I don't want to hear no, oh, I'm a quarterback's coach and I'm a quarterback this, I'm a quarterback guru. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with him. His feet in the pocket. 100%. His feet in the pocket are not set. He climbs to the pocket. He literally runs up in the pocket. He's like rushing himself. His mind is rushing. And his feet. It's all tied to the feet. They're running the West Coast offense, and he's climbing too fast. I don't know what it is. It is not. The line is giving him time. You can move that way. The line is giving him time, so you can just move it like this, and then you can turn it this way. You can move this part right here like this, like this.
Up.
There you go. So the climb, he climbs up into the pocket too fast. He's not setting his feet to do anything right, dog. It's just he's rushing himself. And I don't know if you don't think he has time. I don't know what it is from last year to this year, what it is. But I want people to understand that that's what his problem is. It's not, well, Sean Payton can put him in better situations and better spots and
help him out.
Help him out more often. But check your mic real quick. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right.
Oh, you clicked it off probably. Right here, click this button right here. Where is it at? Here. Sometimes it don't. Where is it? You good. Right here. It's this one. You got to hold it. Top.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. So, I think Sean Payton at times don't, what is it? Put him in good spots. I don't know how to explain it, but his feet is what is messing him up. He needs to slow down, but I'm gonna tell you this: I think he's too arrogant in the passing game. I think he knows the offense so well that he thinks he can do everything. In a way, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I feel like he's like, oh, I got it, but like you're either underthrowing it or you're double clutching. I don't know. Because there's people running down the field. They're wide the fuck open. They're open.
Wide open.
I just don't think he stands like, dog, just get it to him. We don't need you to do anything else more than that.
He's like, it was a throw where like, he's like, like.
He double clutched it and he threw it into the dirt. You had Ingram in the touch for a touchdown after the pump block. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Like, dog.
That's bothering me too.
He got to slow down his process. I feel like he knows it so much and he knows what's supposed to happen that he wants to hurry up and he's rushing himself. Honestly, I think that's what's problem with him. I don't think he's slumping. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan and I want him to do well. I just think that he needs to regroup. As you see it from game one to now, it's a nonstop process. But all those things are fixable. You know what I mean? But if you look at the stats and what it looks like, him and Peyton Manning have the same winning percentage, same wins, same all that shit. You know what I mean? But there's no one's talking about that shit. I can show you. Let me see if I can find that for y'all. I had that shit saying. I'm not. No. It's not. It's not. No, I'm not saying that he's better than Peyton Manning. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, dog. Now let's be real.
Like a bro, see, like I said, not a slump, but it's of a slump in a way, though. It's doing it too many times, but then what's making up for it is fourth quarter heroics.
But look at his number.
Like,
look at his numbers in the fourth quarter.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's playing in the fourth.
Yeah.
Not this fourth quarter though.
Oh, he was mad
Not
trash.
this or the Jets fourth quarter.
He was mad trash.
But I feel like I'm with you on that, but I feel like what's making me mad about Ingram and Sutton, bro. To me, we got two of the top better passing threat receiving threats in the mid from 5 and 15 yards, bro.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be a problem.
We shouldn't have to worry about
We shouldn't
that.
have these problems.
Yeah,
we got the guys who can get downfield, but let's like implement that as they go. So I'm just like, because Sutton's better than what's going on. They're just not using them right now.
Yeah, no.
They're
not at all.
Right
not at all.
Not our Ingram.
No,
Not even Ingram right at all either, bro.
You're 100% right, dog.
And it pisses me off. When Ingram was at his best, probably in Jacksonville, anything from 10 and 20 yards,
He was winning.
you couldn't deal with him. When he won that 17 in Jacksonville,
I just think there's something off. And hopefully these 10 before this Chiefs game, they can get something right, dog. That's something.
oh, that's gonna be the test because I'm waiting for that because I want to see what happens when we got the defense out there too long and gets a pass from the home to read offense.
No, you right.
They're gonna crack eventually because they're not gonna be able to hold up against that type of talent. For that means that's
You right.
keeping the 13-6 ball game.
Yeah, you 100%.
Until Bo the Sean Payton decide to fucking play offense.
Right. No, you're right. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Hold on, man.
Oh, shit, I gotta watch that.
So if you see it, oops, right there. Look. Oops. You see the comparison? I'll show you right there. Look at that. Almost same numbers, dog.
What, first 2 years?
The first games. So it's one of those things where like
You mean the Broncos?
no, that's the career.
First 2 years, right?
Yeah, the first what is it, 20-something games? So you see the comparison of that, and you look at it and you're like, shit. Why are we looking at it that way? You know what I mean? There we go. Sorry. So I only say that because it looks different with Bo. Why do you say it looks different with Bo? Because Peyton Manning made plays during the first, second, third quarter. You know what I mean? And Bo's only doing all this shit in the you know what I mean? Do I believe in Bo? I do believe in Bo and what he can do. He showed you he has it. I don't give a fuck about anybody says or the mainstream media talk about, oh, he's not this quarterback because he's been bad his whole year. There's outliers, man. There's times that people have bad years. And I'm not saying he's having a bad year because his numbers don't show that he's having a bad year.
Why would BYU quarterback wear number 47?
I don't know. It was some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I have no idea, bro. But they got their ass whooped.
where's going on, my man?
I don't know, bro. I don't know why he wears that shit.
Well, you say, yeah, it was a bad year.
It's just like I don't think he's having a bad year. I just think that there's still time. He's only He's only in a year and a half. He only played a year and a half, dog.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? And then was Drake May. But I'm thinking like, dog, what did Drake May do last year? Let's be real.
What did he do? Mediocre. He had a bad year.
Bo had a great year. You know what I mean? Oh, look at Jaden Daniels. What did Jaden Daniels do this year? He's hurt.
His mom said because all the fans are wishing the RG3's health on him. Don't you tell me what the mom said?
Sure, man. Jaden's mama, man, I ain't trying to disrespect no one's mama. Mama, stay out of this shit, dog. Yeah, mama, come on now. Mama's got to stay out this shit. Mama's got to stay out this. All right, water boy, my mama said, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, let's not do all that shit. You feel me? But all I'm saying is that, oh shit, that's Emmitt Smith's son. But I don't know, man. I don't think it's too bad, dog. I don't think it's too. I just think that at the end of the day, we'll just see. I know that's what's really buzzing throughout this whole situation, and everybody's worried about what was going on. But we're still 8-2. The last game, this after this week, it's gonna tell us who we really are. Let's be real. Our defense is gonna keep us in games. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna see who the fuck we really are.
We got to capitalize on that.
Yeah, our defense. And let's be honest, this Raiders played better than I expected them to play, and there's no excuse why the offense looked that bad.
I feel like the Raiders didn't play good. We just played the offense didn't play bad, bro. That's how I feel. Because if you can't name, you tell me another Raider in there besides Crosby. And you can name 2 people they sticking there. I'll give you $10. I'll go give you $10, in my pocket, bro.
I can't name a motherfucker person.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That type of shit.
But at the end of the day,
but
I thought they played better than they played in Jacksonville. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're better than Jacksonville. We'll play them.
Yeah, but I just feel like if we got like our preseason picks and the talk that we have about our Broncos, bro, I feel like games like that we have to take care of.
We should blow them out.
We should have made sure that they know we're the superior team right now over them.
Right.
Not no little slugfest. That type of game.
It should have been that close.
If that was against the Steelers or any other like top tier team organization,
we would have lost that game.
Like we would have lost, but I can understand a slugfest like that. If the Chiefs game, if we have a slugfest with the Chiefs like that this week, I'm okay with that because they have a good defense, they got good coaching, they're a respectable organization. If we hold them to that and we have a slugfest and win, I'm happy with that versus them. But a team like that, bro, no, we need to. That's why I wasn't happy with the Giants. I think the Giants win, but we shouldn't have been in that position. We have to come back. We shouldn't have. I'm happy we beat the Eagles that we did because that was a good team. We came back and beat them. That was a hell of a win.
Right.
And we shouldn't have been struggling with the Raiders like that, though, bro.
I don't think we should have.
Imagine struggling. That makes me wonder, too, if Flacco would have been playing for the Bengals and not Browning that night.
When we would have lost?
Would that game would have been more interesting? Because we still would have ran through their offense, their defense like we did, but it would have been more interesting with more pressure. Because think about this. I feel like games where that start out, I'll excuse the Houston game, too, because that was number one defense. But games that start out where the Broncos start to put pressure on our offense to score, they don't do well. When they have expectations to score and drive and put up points, they don't do well. It's like they cower, bro.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, like when we have to score points and they know we need to, they can't. And that's when the defense does what they do. Mm-hmm. And then like we gotta keep this game on the 20.
Yeah.
Because our offense is failing right now.
Honestly,
so like what's gonna happen when that? Because I'm like, when you talked about that Colts game, the defense had one bad game this year. That was when they gave us 400 total yards to the Colts, and we still should have won that game. The bad call, but they did have that bad game. But that day, the offense was matching point for point with the Colts. That to me, that was one of the best games that Bo had this year.
That's the best game.
I
feel like that was the best game he had this year.
So when I'm seeing that, Bo, and you're seeing like against the quality team, we see even the game against the Chargers, that Bo making them big ass throws and stepping up.
What about this?
Even the Eagles, Bo, was phenomenal too.
Do you think Bo plays to his competition?
Yeah, I think he did. I think he does, but let's stop doing it.
Right. So I feel like, honestly, I think if it's a big game, good team, he plays up to the competition. I feel like when it's a team that we're supposed to blow out, we don't blow him out because I feel like he plays bad. Yeah. The Titans, for instance, he plays terribly. The Chargers, he played well. The Colts, he played well. I think that's his best game. You know what I mean? We come back, who we played? The Cincinnati's. Cincinnati. We beat him, blew him out.
You're right.
Wasn't Cincinnati, like he plays to? It feels like he played to the competition. He's a gamer, but he plays to his competition. He needs to understand that it has to be consistent throughout the game. You got it.
Competition how the game needs him to play.
Right. Every game it needs to be like
even the Eagle game.
Even the Eagle game.
Like, bro, you look like so bad the first half.
Yeah.
Defense kept us in it, and then they woke up. Then he woke up.
Right.
I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But let's get. I want to get. What makes me upset. Bo's been called for 10 years, so we all see him play. But I call it the Auburn Bo. That's the shitty Bo, and then we get the Oregon Bo.
We need the Oregon
Bo
all
the time, bro. Because it was a big difference from Auburn to Oregon when he was at Auburn.
His sophomore junior year is the time and he was
yeah. But then when I saw him at Oregon, I said just the same boat, Nick. That was the Auburn.
Yeah,
and that's what we need. That's what we drafted.
Okay, so do you think that Sean Payton is a little bit frustrated with him? A little bit like, hey, dog, come on.
No, because Sean should be frustrated with himself too, because he's playing that gimmicky. Like I said, this gimmicky ass offense, bro. When we got defenses like the Raiders, that's we can fucking attack. Why are we throwing the ball? Why are we throwing 20 screens on predictable downs? Like they're behind them. Like everybody's getting a screen. The fullback, the backup tight end, the receiver. Like you're throwing screens to people who don't even need to be catching screens.
I'm gonna be real with you, dog.
And then so what happens is that this really gets me. If the screens are working, okay. But the thing about it, when the screens are working, the defense comes up, right?
Yeah.
Getting the screen. Then he throws that old gimmicky ass shit out there, double pass or a deep pass. But like, bro, the screens don't work, so that the second surprise offense is dead.
Yeah.
But there's no mid range. Like we got Ingram for 1 and 20 yards. We got Sutton for 1 and 20 yards. We got Pat Bryant for 1 and 20 yards. These are guys who specialize in that mid range.
Yeah.
Memphis and Franklin, they supposed to take the top off.
Yeah.
But we're not even using. But like I said, Bo don't have no in between game, bro. It's literally screens or over 20 yards.
I think they need to throw more level concepts and more dagger concepts, where you give Bo half of the field. So dagger concept is more of a corner. So you're reading one side. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm about to nerd it out real quick. So a dagger concept is, all right, one side, you read one side of the field is maybe a hook and a corner. You know what I mean? And then maybe the backside, you'll have maybe a dig route coming across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somewhere he's only looking at one side of the field. And if you have a check down, all right, cool, check it down. You can have the running back run like a flat route, or you can, or you have him run a quarterback or a running back option. You can just throw it right there. But right now, he's not seeing the field. He's not seeing the guys because they're wide open. I'm not blaming it. Sean has a part in it, in the fact of he's doing like crazy things like, dog, let's not do some gimmicky shit. But there's times where Sean is calling a play and Bo's just not seeing it. He's rushing his feet and he's not looking at the field. Like and that's when I said he's too arrogant in the fact that he knows the offense. He's killing a play and he's going to the next play and he's like, what the fuck am I doing with it? But like, dog, there's a play where I don't know if I think it was Cortland Sutton. He was on it was a dagger concept. It was at the goal line. Yeah, it was at the goal line. You had Sutton on a corner. You had Franklin on a hook, and you had literally he went back out of the play. I'm thinking like, dog, why are you running out of step up in the pocket? He's running out. He's doing the old Michael Vick, where you don't have Michael Vick still in the pocket and then he spun.
Yep.
But the difference is you ain't Michael Vick. You ain't running a 4-3 and you can outrun everybody on the fucking field. You know what I mean? You're not athletic enough to run people out the field. So he's doing this. He step and then he runs back and he spins. No, dog, step up. You step up, they're going to worry about you running. The biggest play that we had on the field is when Bo stepped up and he hit Pat Bryant on the crossing route. And why did he have Pat Bryant open? Because when he stepped up, it looked like he was going to run. Everybody shot up because they thought he was going to run. So what do? They ran down, hit Pat Bryant damn near. That's when we scored the touchdown. Well, the next play we scored the touchdown. So stuff like that, like, Bo, slow your feet down, slow your processing down. I feel like he predetermines on where he's going to go before he goes. And that's honestly your predetermined read is, okay, if I get this, I'm gonna predetermine to go to here. But if it's not there, you got to go over. You got to do something else. If there's a post read, there's a pre read and a post read. Your post read is gonna your pre read is gonna tell you I'm gonna go to, say, Franklin. My post read, okay, Franklin's not there. Okay, I gotta go to Sutton now, or I gotta go here now. You gotta read. He's spinning. Like, if you see him, he'll step. He'll do his 5-step drop. You stop, and then he'll like run up to the pocket and throw. And it's either short and it's like guys are too slow.
Sometimes when you throw, you look like he's throwing his output.
Yeah, like I'm like, slow your feet. How about you hit that, take that hitch, and then and instead of running up the pocket, you shuffle, throw. Like, you have time. Our line is giving you time, dog. You took a sack on that when he got a sack. He took a sack. That's on him. He took the sack on himself. You know what I mean? That was your sack. That wasn't the line. That was you. Because you had Ingram open. You had Ingram open for a touchdown. You had granted, Ingram dropped the pass when he had the cross. Like, there is something in this. No, you know what it is? And I truly cold hard to think this. Sean Payton runs the West Coast offense. West Coast offense is all predicated on timing and rhythm.
Yep.
And they're all out of rhythm. Bo's feet's not set at the, like, when he goes, he stops, he's running. Like, no, slow your feet down, slow down the process. If you don't see it, do what you did last year. One, first read, second read. It's not there, run. It's okay. I'll be happy with that. Do I think he can do it and get better? Yes. Do I think this 10 days he's going to obsess about it because I think he's a psycho like that? Yes. Do I think he's a bust? No. Do I think he's going to get it right? Yes. Is this a test against the Chiefs? Yes. Am I glad that he's at home? Yes. You know what I mean? Do I think our offense is going to be, do I think our offense is going to be better? Yes. Do I know people are going to talk shit for the next 10 days? Yes. Do I think, what else? Do I think everyone's going to doubt the Broncos? Yes. Do I think the Broncos are going to be underdogs in this? Yes. Do I think, is everyone going to pick the Chiefs? Yes. But at the end of the day, that's what you predict. Even though we're number one in the AFC in football right now because we won, do I think that's going to happen? All that is yes, dog. And it's okay. They're going to talk shit. Bo's going to get slandered. And I totally understand why he's getting slandered. But is it fixable? Is he seeing ghosts like Tua? Is he seeing ghosts like Sam Darnold did early in his career? No. What I think it really is he's trying to make plays when he don't need to. All he needs to do is get the ball out of his hand to the right guy. That's it. 100%. I don't think it's a big problem. Well, it's a big problem. Our offense sucks. But do I think it's a big problem to fix? 100% no.
No, I think, like I said, it's definitely fixable, but they're not getting rid of that. I think I need to take Bo and then go over the film with Bo. Back. Okay.
Yep. All right. We'll be back on Friday for our pregame to the chefs. We won't talk about that bullshit. This is our late pod. Kind of slim by week, which I'm glad we got. Get ready for these Chiefs. And hopefully, not just that is, I'm going to tell you all this now. Y'all want to be quiet about these boats under there soon. For all you fuckers out there, you'll do better this week. But like, subscribe, we got to appreciate that. Much love to you and for everybody who else commented on our pods, shorts and all the other stuff that we do. I appreciate y'all. We're now up to shit. We're almost there, dog. So keep liking, subscribing. We'll see y'all on Friday night. We'll be in studio. If Larry's not doing whatever he's doing, stay off those honey packs. Like, those honey duddies. Like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Till the next time. We'll see y'all. Peace.